Hi, we're about to hear Kiss Moment number 6. The recipe I have for getting unstuck is after I experience a big moment, right in here, after I experience a big moment, I will pause at my choice point and visualize my choices. Now, the reason I'm pointing here is we're going to pretend that that's that middle line between red words and green words. And something that I forgot to add in that caution area, that point where we use our metacognition, was I also wanted to share that this is a space for slowing down. Just like we really do when we come up to a yellow light, we slow down. We're slowing our systems. It's a place to slow down, and then we can talk ourselves through it. I took a class from a wonderful gal named Mary D. Sklar. She has a class about executive functioning, prefrontal cortex information, and how we can support our prefrontal cortex. And so I'd like to share this powerful visual representation of and visualize and verbalize what it is so that maybe you can take a mental picture of this and put it in your toolbox for the next time you're feeling upset or out of control or whatever. So what it is there's this person like myself, and I was experiencing a big moment. So what I did was I went to my pause point, and I realized I really need to be honest about this. I'm feeling a lot of upset. I was feeling like I'm trapped. I should say this was when I was stuck with, there's a platform in Tiny Habits called Greenhouse. And in Greenhouse, if you're a coach, you have to upload the information and then make a spreadsheet. And I hadn't done it because I have a new granddaughter. I hadn't done it done the free coaching in probably 6 weeks. So I was going, so I have notes, like I have them right here. I have my notes written down and what I need to do, but I just was so frustrated that I couldn't follow them well, and I was really upset because I needed to do that. So what happened was I was feeling confused. How am I going to do this again? Oh, another thing I had to do that day, I'm just going to say, was to upload information for this class. How was I going to do this? I was having problems with Loom in general. And so I was feeling just a lot of upset. I felt confused, helpless, kind of hopeless, not really hopeless, but I just kind of was upset this one morning before I got out of bed. And so I was having a big moment, and after I experience a big moment, I will pause at my choice point and visualize my choices. So I did picture this picture of Mary D's, and I kind of just wanted to escape the whole thing. I just kind of wanted to lay in bed. I didn't even want to get out of bed, but I have company, as I think I've told you, and I had a class to finish. I really wasn't experiencing anger, but some anxiety, not really deep anxiety, but anxiety about my projects, and I felt kind of trapped. But what I did in this pause point was I slowed down. And again, I'm going to keep reinforcing because that is what else I do here. I slow down, and what I did is realizing, wait, here's the key, I can get help. And when I get help, I go from being helpless, so getting help, and I asked Jeff and Melissa, my son and daughter-in-law, can you help me with this? They're both great with computers. They're the two that are cognitive psychologists, but I needed them more for their computer skills. I felt the feelings. I visualized my choice point and what the key was to getting unstuck, and realizing I could do a green behavior to feel better. And really, I felt so relieved. I could feel the calmness, confidence, and joy flow through my body. I'll just tell of one other time fairly recently. I was at the airport, and I had said that I would talk on Clubhouse. And this is when I had barely this much knowledge about what Clubhouse was. I was going to have to figure out how to do it. Plus, I was going to be going on a trip to Mount Rushmore with my friend, and I just felt overwhelmed. And my daughter Chloe says, so I'm feeling my big moment. And in that, Chloe says, Mom, do you have to do it? I go, no. So I was getting help, and that she was watching how hopeless I felt. And I said, no, I don't. And so I called. Actually, I used her thing, and I got help by calling. In this case, it was actually Andrea Spiro, so some of you know through Tiny Habits, and just saying, this isn't working for me right now. I'm going to need to back out. Because one of my little issues is saying yes to everything. And sometimes that makes me feel trapped. And it's my own doing. It's part of my negative thinking that I need to talk myself through. No, I really don't want to do this right now. And I just want to start doing that sooner rather than later. Anyway, and let's see. I just, again, when I asked for help and we got the loom issue cleared up, we got greenhouse cleared up, they said they would help me upload the videos and do what I needed to do to get this class online, and it's all green light.